Most definitely.
If someone had limited cash, would you tell them to learn HVAC first or jump straight into real estate?
Me personally, I'm sure that's what you asked me from my perspective. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna tell them to go get that trade because you're gonna take that money
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
and
I would
reinvest it.
I would definitely say go with HVAC, right? Because and I'm just really speaking from my experiences. Like it's so crazy you asked that question. Like teaching my class, they asked me the same type of question. They say, out of all the trades, now that you've been in it for so long, would you still choose HVAC? And I told them absolutely, right?
Yeah.
Because from HVAC perspective, I can do an electrician's job because I know electrical, right? I can do a plumber's job because I know how to run and sweat copper, run PVC. You see what I'm saying? I can do, all these other different trades that branches off from HVAC, right? HVAC then also when you start getting into boiler work and, rooftop unit, that's almost a trade within itself. So if I have all that under my belt, a plumber can't come and do my job. You see what I'm saying? But if you called me and say, hey, I need a water heater installed, or, you know what I'm saying? I need some underground installed, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to put a bathroom downstairs. See how HVAC allowed me to be able to transition into those other trades, right? So it allowed me also to transition into real estate. So I would still always choose HVAC would be the best money, bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? Insurance.
Sound about right.
In your perspective, HVAC is the best trade out of the trades to have.
100%. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that from a biased perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Because you've been in it 33 years.
No. So I'm definitely not biased. You know what I'm saying? But, I just, like I just explained, I think it opens so many other different doors. You know what I mean? And I've been in local 597 pipe fitters union. I love that work. That's just really another branch of HVAC, but it's just only reason why I didn't stick with it because of the politics. You know what I mean? In it, like meaning that once you journeyman out of it, right now, the majority of mechanical companies don't really keep full-time employees, right? Because let's just say they're doing a big high rise, right? They'll go and call the hiring hall and say, hey, you know what? We need 100 fitters. You see what I'm saying? So now you get 100 fitters come and they man that job. But as that job progresses and we start making, progress on it, we start laying men off.
Right. Yeah.
So now you got to go there and put your name back on the hiring hall. Yeah. And then now you got to wait for another call. You know what I mean? So, I didn't see so many different, aspects of the different trades. You know what I mean? And the majority of those, unions work that way. You know what I mean? It's like, so if you're not plugged in, how long you going to keep working? So if I'm paying you $50 an hour, you know what I mean? And you working 6 months and you're on unemployment 6 months, you might as well go do some residential stuff and stay working full time.
Full time all through the year.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Break it down for our young and our older audience. How can HVAC be used as a cash engine to fund a real estate deal? Just break it down like one of your projects that you did.